Hey everyone, Rob Brended here. We're going to talk about confidence. Do you have bundles of it? You're probably not going to be watching this video. If you lack confidence, you feel insecure, I want to tell you how to resolve that. Yeah. Again, this site, this kind of debugging site, is a place for you to come if you have constantly thinking negative. You feel completely held back in life. You self-sabotage, or you can't stop doing, you can't stop trying to be better. You don't feel enough. This is all the language of the deep operating system that's glitchy. So this is a place you can come, you watch the videos, and you can fix yourself. And that's really what I wanted to talk about, how to fix yourself, especially to do with confidence. And so I was thinking about this. There's this law, and I've forgotten what it is, and I didn't check it, but it doesn't matter. But there is this kind of law that shows that when you become an expert, you forget how to teach how it was to be a beginner. And then so you actually lose the capability of, remembering. And therefore that kind of causes problems for you being able to teach someone who's a beginner. So I was thinking back how I used to be. Now, I clearly remember going through my life feeling like there was something wrong with me, and I knew it. I didn't know. I just constantly said, I'll never change. I can never change this. And whenever I had that thought, I had such a crash in energy, and it was a horrible feeling. And what I did was I would sort of counteract by finding the next self-help course, or launching myself into another sport, or whatever, to try and gain the confidence. So it was just a seesaw, like trying to be more confident and then not, feeling insecure, just constantly insecure. And people were saying, oh Rob, you're amazing, you got this job, but like inside of me I was completely insecure, and I didn't trust myself. Okay, so but that's not there anymore. It's just not there. So I wanted to tell you that, just to show you that this works, and I don't ever think about it anymore. It's just not in my mind. That script no longer runs. So how did I go about changing myself? Well, we always bring everything back to this framework, which is an open source protocol, which runs in your mind. Now, I don't know who you are. You might be coming at this like, what's this guy talking about? So you know nothing about this, or you might have been spent a lot of time doing therapy and internal work, and you know more about this. So I'm just going to keep it simple. If you watch your thoughts, there's a pattern to them. Okay? If you watch your thoughts, there is a pattern. And if you watch really closely, you'll see that that pattern has much more, let's say, meat to it. It is actually, there are distinguishable aspects to it that if you watch really closely, you'll see that there are 5 distinct thought patterns. And they are, I'm not going to go into them, you watch my other videos, but these 5 distinct thought patterns are the root of all the thoughts that come up in your head. They are mechanical, they are habitual, and there are rules to them. Okay, and the rules are that when you react on that glitchy programming, if you react by, let's say, I'm not good enough, I'm going to make myself better, the more you go up to the right to make yourself better, the more that energy has to balance out by the other side, that you're not better, you're worthless. And that is where I came up with the term by watching this very closely, watching my thoughts for many, many hours a day, for many days of the week, weeks, months, years. I've seen that they work like a hamster wheel. So if you're on the left side of the hamster wheel, you won't have confidence, and you're trying everything to do to be confident, and you will roll back to feeling unable and not confident. If you want to know which side of the hamster wheel you're on, there's a link below to a quiz that'll tell you exactly which side you're on, and then a PDF that you can read and start off resolving this, freeing yourself, because there's only one life and no one's waiting around for you, and it won't, all your attempts inside the hamster wheel will not change it, will make it worse. Facts. 50 years of observing, well, 50 years of knowing myself, but 30 years of working in this area. So if you want to free yourself, this is the channel. We have to go into admin mode. What does that mean? Well, what it means is the moment you have the thought, now I don't know what your thought is, but let's just say you think you're not good enough. So you lack confidence. Maybe you're going into a room full of people and you dread it because you don't know what to talk about and you're kind of embarrassed about yourself, or you find yourself bigging yourself up, saying, like, trying to exaggerate or not talking about yourself, whatever. You're not comfortable in your skin, right? So the moment you have the thought, I'm not good enough, that's the start of one of the hamster wheels. Now, I would suggest if you look at that, it's probably going to be something like, I'd love to be able to support myself, but I'm a kind of a disappointment, I'm a letdown. Or it might be one of the other ones, like, I wish I was more able, but I feel so unable. So what it is an old script starts spinning. It's an old script coded in childhood. It's hardwired into your operating system. And everyone reacts. Everyone on the planet reacts to these. Everyone's run by this open source protocol. Fact. This is the truth. And so when you're able to catch the thought and then go, oh, this isn't me. It's not you. It's this old framework that runs, but it's not you. It's just an old survival program. It's like in James Bond, in the last one when he dies, it's like there's an old Russian thing that still, if you switches on, it still does. It's a kind of a very mechanical defense system. I don't know what it was. It was like a bomb site or something, but it's just sitting there, but it just keeps spinning. You keep believing it, but it's not you. So the moment you catch the thought and you go, oh, which hamster wheel is that? And then you that's where my book, get that book. In Kindle, it's like $10. It's a no-brainer. If you want something that's priceless, get that, because it just tells you what's inside of you. It's not about me. I'm just pointing at the fact that there's this open protocol for you to work on yourself with and stop suffering, is you've only got one life. Get started. So you go, oh, that's not me. Which hamster wheel is running? And let's say it's able. I wish I was more able. I feel unable. You go, oh, I know who wrote that. It's little Rob. Okay, so little Rob created it, coded it in before he was 4 years old, based on things that weren't true, or his environment, which was disconnected, and created this defense system to be valuable, but it's glitchy, but you're still running it. So you go, oh, it's okay. It's okay, I got you. No need to worry, no need to be fearful. As you walk into that room, inside your head, you go, I got you. And what will happen is you'll stop feeding the neurons that are firing that particular old memory mechanical defense system, and it stops working. And then that stops, you balance out the hamster wheel, it dissolves, and then you don't have that thought anymore. Simple. You don't have to do, you don't have to do thousands of hours of courses. You don't have to use discipline. You don't have to, what is it? Fake it till you make it bullshit. There's just, it's in your hands. So 1 and a 0. You're your own authority. You don't need anyone. You're your own guru. You're sold a lie that you need to become something by following someone else. No, this is within you. You get started straight away. You'll see that if you don't, it's because your defense system doesn't want you to, and it wants you to stay unable. Okay, that's how strong this defense system is. So you might feel uncomfortable now and you go, oh, this is not for me. Well, okay, fine. But this is the only way. I know that because I've tried everything over 30 years. And so the more you try and change yourself, the less worth you have within these wheels, these hamster wheels that run everyone. So that's why, you know, I work with high performance, you know, high performance people, or just normal, regular people, and show them their hamster wheels. And they say, oh my God, you just explained me in 1 hour quicker than I think it was 20 years of therapy, someone recently said. So it's there. You get cracking, look for the hamster wheel. If you don't know what the hamster wheels are, check out my other content. If you think other people, I know it's difficult sending it to other people because it's kind of cringy, right? Sending this type of video to someone, like, you've got no confidence, but just like it. Maybe if you could comment underneath it, you appreciate it. I'd appreciate that. And let's get this work out there, and so that people can start to change and stop suffering. And how do I know? Because I've been through it, and I know that when you do the hard work and you come through the other side, oh my God, life is amazing. So let's fucking go. Yeah, let's start observing these hamster wheels and start clearing them. And what you'll find is the people around you will change. Oh, and I didn't tell you that these hamster wheels create your reality. That might seem a bit woo-woo to you, but it's the reality, and I don't care what you think. You create your own reality. And so if you want to know why you keep making the same mistakes, etc., and you keep attracting assholes or whatever, it's because you want that based on this hardware. So step into admin mode, start decoding, start debugging, and you will watch your life transform. Thanks so much.